Good morning, ghouls and ghosties, and welcome to VLOGOWEEN number 3, and definitely the most event and spooky activity-filled VLOGOWEEN yet. Today is Friday. As per usual with Fridays, which you guys will probably start to catch on soon, I am going to my mother's so I can go to the gym with my mother because she has the same gym membership, and then I'm meeting my grandparents there because they have the same one too. And then we're doing lunch again like last week, but tonight will be different than last week because tonight is my favorite event of the entire year, and that is the pumpkin walk at the Minnesota Zoo. That is my favorite thing all year. I'm so excited. So the pumpkin walk is, I believe they say it's 5,000 carved and lit jack-o'-lanterns hanging from trees, scattered all over the place, lit up at night on a trail. It is so freaking amazing. The only negative is that this year, if you can't tell by the sound or like the look out my window, it is not nice out today. It is rainy, it is cold, and it is supposed to be windy. It's not too windy yet. It's off and on pouring and raining lightly. I am really hoping that it goes away a little at least by tonight. So our tickets are for 10 p.m. so they're quite late, which gives a lot of time for the rain to stop. I've seen reports that the rain is gonna like dwindle around 5 and 6 p.m. but then I've also seen reports that like it's just gonna rain all the way through tomorrow morning. I just hope it's not too bad because like I said, this is literally my favorite thing all year. As you guys know, we went to Seavers 2 weeks ago, which was that fall festival, and it was so hot that ruined that. And now this, another one of my favorite things all year, is kind of being ruined. I'm hoping it's not too bad, but I guess we'll see. Before we go to the pumpkin walk, we were actually getting together, I think at Ryan and I's house. We're gonna make Halloween cookies. We're gonna decorate sugar cookies together, and we're gonna have spooky cocktails. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Like, that can't be weathered out, so that's exciting. We used to always go to Applebee's first, but this year we were like, yeah, Applebee's is very meh. Why do we always go there? Just because there's a spooky drink? But their spooky drink is like just sugar water. Like, it's not that good. So we'll just make our own. So that's what we're doing today. I'm really excited. We were also gonna take our family Halloween photo. It's kind of like a Christmas like greeting card photo, but we do a Halloween one as well. But I don't think we are today. I think there's some pieces, like some props we need for it that we do not have yet. And I don't know if all of my family's off work at the same time today. So we'll see about that one. Also coming up this week on Wednesday is the Mall of America haunted attraction Onionhead's Revenge spooky event that I'm also so excited for. Luckily weather cannot affect that. And then Thursday is maybe when we were talking about doing the Halloween card, but I guess we'll see. So I am gonna hop inside. I'm kind of late today because I had a lot of work to get done this morning. I just finished editing last week's Haunt Hunt and posting it. So I'm gonna run inside to my mom's house and we're gonna get moving with the day. It's kind of a busy day. I'm kind of stressed, so I am gonna head in there now. My mom's tree has like one stem of really beautiful like red purple leaves, and then the rest is green. It's kind of weird. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, I need to take like a picture as a lock screen or something. Well, ghouls and ghosties, I've just kind of been working all day since lunch, honestly. There hasn't been anything too exciting going on. I just dropped off some mail. I had shipped some stuff. This is where we're going to tonight. In case you're new here, my grandma gave me this newspaper clipping. It's very grandma-y of her, but she gave me this newspaper clipping all jacked up for Halloween. I'm so excited to go. It has slowed in rain, and it's not very windy now. And fingers free, like every finger and every toe is crossed that we can have some decent weather at this. Like, if it was how it is now, it's fine. Like, I'll be okay. I'll survive. I won't complain very much. I just hope the rain doesn't pick up again. I don't think it's supposed to, but I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to just like assume it's gonna be okay. We'll see. But my mom and my brother are coming over in, I think I told them 6, and it's like 4 right now, so like 2 hours to do the cookie decorating. And we actually maybe we're gonna take our Halloween card picture today, which of course I will show you guys that too and talk to you about the idea that we're doing. So that would probably be before that, but Ryan doesn't get home for another like half hour. Somehow In the next like couple hours, we might be taking a Halloween picture and starting to decorate cookies and make spooky cocktails. So the fun has only just begun, even though it hasn't started. It is currently 5:45 and we are actually going to go over to my parents' house at 6:15 to take our Halloween card picture, which I will absolutely show you guys once we are done. It's gonna take just a smidge of editing. Some of ours like need a lot of editing, some need none, but this one's just gonna need like just a hair of editing. After that, my mom and my brother are coming over to our house and we are going to have our spooky cocktails and decorate our sugar cookies. I'm actually gonna pre-make our cocktails to make sure that we like have plenty of time and the night is moving at the right pace. They're gonna kind of be inspired by one of the Applebee's spooky drinks. So every year Applebee's does like the Tipsy Zombie and I think vampire juice, it might be called. Last year we tried to make our own cocktails and they weren't really like the best, but this year I think they're gonna be better. The vampire juice one is some kind of red drink, zombie one, some kind of green. Last year we made a green drink, not great. This year we have a red drink mix and I also bought for the drinks these gummy vampire fangs because maybe I'll put a picture in, but if you go to Applebee's, on the Tipsy Zombie you get a little gummy brain and on the vampire juice you get fangs, like red gummy fangs. So in the fridge, if I can find this is something from Walmart. This is another thing that makes Walmart pretty awesome this year. They had this devil pre-mixed situation, so it's like one of these where you get all the stuff in it and you just like add the liqueur and it makes a drink. This is actually a witch's brew that we have not done yet. That would have been fun to have tonight, but we don't have tequila. But we do have this, and this one is already mixed. We mixed it kind of a while ago. Also, Red Devil, perfect for watching a binge of Scream Queens. I'm gonna use this, and then I'm gonna do cranberry juice, because we have a lot of cranberry juice, and make everyone their drinks, and then I'm gonna put the gummy fangs in when everyone gets here, around like 6:30, and then we're gonna make our cookies. I'm so excited, so I'm gonna pre-make the drinks, and I will try to let you guys watch if I can figure out how to angle this. You are sitting in between two cupboard doors. This actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. I have my spooky skeleton shaker. Perfect. We are going to do a spooky little measuring pumpkin, and we're gonna do, I think, 2 measurements of this stuff. Oh no, it's probably sticky. I don't know like what words, YouTube flags, so we're just gonna call this a measuring cup, and we're taking 2 measurements of the Dracula drink. 1, 2. Ooh, yeah. I think we're just gonna do 2. Then we need cranberry juice. Got some Diet 5 cran raspberry. That sounds good. So we're just gonna fill it up then, basically to the top. A shake, a shake. Okay, and we got my fun, I didn't show you guys these, but these fun World Market bat glasses. They have bats and crows. They're hand wash, which is fine with me. A cute glass is worth hand washing. Oh yeah, and I got eyeballs. The fang is raspberry and the eyeball is strawberry, so I guess it makes sense to have a fang. We're gonna do a lot of ice. It's like when you get one at a bar. There's no drink, it's just ice. A moment we've waited for. Smells good. Let's get my fang. These smell just like licorice. Just like licorice. I'm also surprised how quickly I was able to figure that out. These are really good. I am not a gummy candy person. These are delicious. Oh my gosh, this one doesn't even have fangs. Are there like top and bottom teeth? Or is this one does not have fangs? Well, I think they're all supposed to have fangs, so this one's just like dentures. Should we try? That is delicious. That is so good. I'm gonna get Ryan to try it.
That's really good. Is there booze in that?
Yeah.
This is delicious.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Is that like
That's really, really good.
That is delicious. Oh, that's
Okay.
wonderful.
I'm gonna go make like 3 of these now, and I'll be back. We just took our picture. I can't really show you anything yet, but tomorrow when I do the editing, I will absolutely, Halloween decor in my mom's house, I will absolutely show you guys the product. It's gonna be good, and then I'll tell you the saying that we're putting with it. After a successful family photo, we are now back home at our house with all of the cookie kits. So cookie haul. We have some green funfetti with eyeballs. We have orange funfetti with Halloween colored sprinkles. And then we have Haunted Friends. And we have Fright Night. Oh my gosh, I like the witch. The gang has arrived.
Where's Evan?
We got the cookies unboxed. We got puppies.
Gary, my little
Puppies surrounding the table. And everybody's got their fun vampire juice.
Yeah.
And I think they're better than Applebee's.
I would agree.
And cheaper.
Do you like them?
Yes, I love them.
I love them.
I love them.
It's like a
Do we look the
spitting
same?
image. I made Debbie. We're each gonna pick our favorite of our own that we made and our favorite of
Someone else.
other people's. We're not gonna go through and say each and every one's because there's a lot of cookies. I think my favorite of my own
As you did
is
this.
that scared little pumpkin there.
I like the little nervous pumpkin.
What about you, Ryan?
My favorite is my pumpkin.
That's
Oh, I don't think he asked you. I don't remember your name being Ryan, unfortunately. My favorite is Anxiety Witch.
my favorite of other people's. I really like Evan's.
Yeah.
That's a
pumpkin
good
there,
one.
but I do really like Mom's pumpkin there too.
I like Evan's better. Debbie's looks sloppy. Sloppy.
This Ryan's of
Amazing.
this looks like one that would be on like the packaging.
What about this bat?
We could move
Yeah.
Debbie's like thrown together.
We have some like ones that
it's
we're
just
not
'cause
so sure.
There was nothing on the hat.
What about Evan? What's your favorite of yours?
Definitely that one.
That one's really
What's your
good.
favorite of the whole box? This looks like an alien or a lizard.
I'd say three, the three that were picked. I mean, I don't know. I like
Yeah.
Mom's. I like that one. I just don't know what the beard is.
That's her hair.
It's a
That's
leprechaun.
orange hair.
A beard?
She's a little leprechaun.
Hey.
I don't know why they made her hair like go under her
the
chin. Like
long
it kind of
nose.
it gives
Okay,
you
so
like
we
a
got
little
some-
chin strap.
Oh, that was
Yeah, it
mine.
looks
The
like
eyes,
the
they,
stitch-
yeah. It
this
almost
is
is
The
like
sprinkles is good.
Billy's mouth in
Oh,
Hocus
yeah.
Pocus that's stitched
Billy,
shut.
You
Yeah.
trollop.
Billy Butch said you trollop.
We have arrived. Nothing exciting yet, but just you wait. Oh my gosh.
I'm fine. It's just allergies.
Tis firm.
It's firm.
Sisters, a river.
It's a road.
A road.
She's a black river. She's firm. Wait, it's a road.
Hello, ghouls and ghosties, and welcome to Saturday. I hope you like my outfit. I'm very, very KJP, Kill James Patrick today. It is actually getting close to noon, and I know I haven't done any filming today, but that is not because I slept in from our spooky cocktails or anything. No. We each only had like 1 or 2. We've been working all morning. So on Saturdays for the main channel, we obviously do our weekly Saturday video. And in other words, that's all we've been doing this morning. And that is definitely like the least exciting thing ever. So I wasn't recording any of it. Ooh, as I'm gonna be hit by a car. Today, we kind of have a free day. We don't have like a ton on the schedule. I think I'm gonna put up some lights, some new like light fixtures in our house. So that's really exciting. I'm gonna edit our Halloween card. So actually today I will be showing you guys the Halloween card that we took. I am gonna go home and start editing our Saturday video. Then I will hop in. But I hope you guys liked seeing the pumpkin walk yesterday. It was so amazing. And usually at the end of the pumpkin walk, I get this really, really like sad, almost like depressed feeling because I'm like, my favorite thing all year is done for the year. But since I had expectations of the weather being so bad yesterday and like basically suffering the whole time, and it ended up being like beautiful. It was hardly raining, it was just like misting, and the weather, like it was like 42 to 45 degrees, which is not the coldest we've ever had, not even close. I actually really enjoyed it and it was really nice, and I was so pleasantly surprised. We really lucked out, so I didn't feel sad at the end because it honestly was so much better than I almost had in my mind. And it was honestly really nice to end it without feeling sad. Every year I'm just like depressed after. It's kind of tough for me to like accept that I'm done with that for a year. I'm odd. But this week we also have so much fun stuff coming up. I think that helps too. We have the Onionhead's Revenge. That'll be really exciting. I'm gonna go home and edit now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, but I will check in when we do something fun. We are now running some errands and we ended up back at Trader Joe's today. So I will show you some of the fun fall stuff that Trader Joe's has this year. Well, everyone, I am home now. Ryan and I are home. I am just editing the family Halloween card, so I will explain that to you in a second here, but I installed both of the lights that I was gonna install today, so that's great. I'm just gonna quick wrap up editing this picture, and then I will show it to you guys and explain it. I have officially completed it. I had to do a couple more tiny edits at the end, but I think it turned out so good. So, drum roll, please. I'm just gonna put it in next to my head because obviously I don't like have it printed yet. Over on my left is the 2023 Valentine family Halloween card. It is a picture of my family sitting in the basement of my mom's house. My brother is making a salt circle and my dad is holding a cross and my mom is burning sage. And I am behind my dad. I am transparent and glowing, and Ryan is coming out of the bathroom downstairs and he is transparent and glowing. So the saying that we're gonna do with it, like I said, this is like more of a funny one and it's like pertinent to our lives this year. What we're gonna say with it is, we got their bodies to move out. Now what about their spirits? So the whole point is Ryan and I moved out this year from living at their house for like 2 years. The joke is like, our souls didn't leave with us. They're haunting their house and they're trying to get us out. So I came up with the idea. I thought it was pretty clever. And honestly, our past ones, we have had some really good ones. We've done one with the 12-foot skeleton. We've done a Godzilla-based one. We've done vampires. We've done mummies. We've done like Addams Family. We've done Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Pumpkin Patch, Scarecrows, nuclear fallout. We've done all kinds of family cards in the past. And it's really fun. And it gets harder and harder each year to think of ideas. But this one actually came to me. I woke up in the middle of the night at like midnight and I was like, I got it. And it came together really well, I think. That is the 2023 Halloween card. We got it together in literally under 24 hours. That's pretty crazy. But we are gonna go, I think, order dinner now. I think we're gonna get Chinese food tonight. That just sounds like so good. I love Chinese food. I'm gonna go back upstairs and I think we're gonna order dinner. Let me know what you thought of the Halloween card that we made and the idea. Good morning, ghouls and ghosties.
Good morning, everybody.
So it is the 15th of October. It is a Sunday. And today is kind of a like bippity bop day. We're just like bipping and bopping around.
We have errands.
A couple errands and a couple
to do.
things planned. So actually most of today, or a good chunk of it, we're actually filming for the first channel. We're just gonna go thrifting kind of like all around certain parts of the Twin Cities. So for you guys, I will show you if I find spooky stuff. And for the main channel, they will see the thrifting stuff. So that's happening. Also this morning, we're actually at a local grocery store. So for the wedding, we need apple cider donuts. And we were gonna get Trader Joe's ones, like a ton of them. But we went to Trader Joe's yesterday, as you guys know, and they are no longer gonna carry them this year.
So sad.
So we have to hunt for ones that are just as good, which is not gonna be easy. Good morning, ghouls and ghosties, and another day, another nickel. It's a Monday, once again. Just like the past 2 Mondays that you guys have ventured off with me, I have a day quite full of work today. Probably means not too much filming, not too much excitement going on. I also have some videos to catch up on editing. I think I'm gonna today try to hone in on what topic I want to talk about for Talk or Treat this Tuesday. I haven't officially decided yet, but I have a few in mind. Hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you had a good week. I guess you're seeing this on Friday, and I hope you had all kinds of fun activities and you have some fun ones coming up this weekend. But I will see you guys here in a second. Good morning, ghouls and ghosties. Welcome to Tuesday. Might start editing the video you're watching now. And I have some videos I need to pre-edit for our wedding weekend. So I could possibly start working on that too, just to kind of like hammer them out. We are going on date night tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow, oh my gosh, I just am realizing right now that that's tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Mall of America Onionhead haunted experience. I'm so freaking excited. I'm so excited. And coming up this Friday, which will be next VLOGOWEEN, we are going up to this city that's about an hour and a half away, where we go to a pumpkin patch, we go to an apple orchard, we go to an antique mall to look for Halloween antiques. We do all kinds of fun stuff. That'll be this Friday, and the weather looks fantastic for it. So I'm excited to take you guys next week on that. So I know that that's a week away for you guys, but for me it's just like 2-3 days away, so I'm just getting really excited. Oh, and it's Happy Boo Buckets Day. The Boo Buckets came out at McDonald's for lunch. That could be my treat today. I could just eat lunch with you guys and I could get a Boo Bucket. I have so many treats that I keep wanting to do in Talk or Treat. Like, I would love to do apple cider donuts. I would love to do Take Fives. I would love to do candy corn. I would love to do the Pillsbury cookies, but I will not have time. So today might be the Boo Buckets, and I can show you guys what Boo Bucket I get. That's what we're gonna do. I still haven't hammered down exactly what topic I'm gonna talk about, so I'm gonna have to think about that. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to editing. I'll see you guys in a second for another clip. Okay, ghouls and ghosties, I have moved on to the part of my day of doing my out of the house errands, which involved shipping and kind of my usual Tuesday stuff. But I am right now on the way to a new apple orchard pumpkin patch situation that I have never been to. Now, I am not doing some full-blown fall festival activity situation. I actually am just on a mission to come out here and get some apple cider donuts. So how people kind of like sample and try cakes for weddings, Ryan and I are kind of like doing that with apple cider donuts. So part of our wedding is we're going to have a bunch of apple cider donuts for everyone, because I just feel like that's a dessert a lot of people like. We're gonna also have pumpkin pies and apple pies, but the big thing is gonna be apple cider donuts. We haven't found the perfect one yet, at least that like we can buy in large quantities. So we actually, oh my gosh, this is like out in the middle of nowhere. I hope I survived. We found out, ooh, speed bump. Please don't pop my tire. This apple orchard situation has really good ratings. There's literally like a farm with a goat. I'm like, I mean, I'm out of town. I am not anywhere near civilization. Okay. So this one is supposed to have good rating. Like, people on Google mention their apple cider donuts a lot and how good they are. So I'm actually just gonna buy a pack. And though it seems like I'm out in the middle of nowhere, this isn't like that far from where we live. This is like a city over, but this is like the rural direction to go. So if these are good, it'll be pretty easy to get our hands on them. The only other one we have in mind is a lot farther away, the other direction. I guess I'll film anything if I see anything. But again, I'm not gonna like walk around and like and do a hayride and stuff alone. That's not on the agenda. I just am like, give me the donuts, okay? Unfortunately, we have a mission failed. I drove out to the middle of nowhere for nothing, so they only have the apple cider donuts on the weekend. So I guess I will have to come back this next weekend. Now I'm stressing because that means we're pushing it, because this is the last weekend before the wedding, so. Guys, I'm at Target, and this isn't about Halloween stuff. This is about Thanksgiving stuff, actually. There's a new John Darien collection. Oh no. Well, guys, we got our first boo bucket of 2023, and it is the pumpkin one. And also, Skelly just scared the lady that brought it out to me, so I guess that's a Halloween as well. Okay, even though this says skeleton, I mean, I guess the face looks like a skeleton. I don't know if I would call that a skeleton. The top of him looks like a pumpkin. Okay. Well, let's take our skeleton pail home and let's talk or treat. Trick or treat. I mean talk or treat, sorry. Welcome to week 3 of Talk or Treat, and welcome to probably like one of my favorite things all freaking week. I have become so obsessed with Talk or Treat. Like, it's just so much fun. I know it's just me sitting alone in a room talking to myself, but with how much like feedback you guys give me each time I post these and how much like conversation I feel like there is about this stuff, this has easily become like my favorite part of each week, minus the big fun spooky events we go to. But just like of my normal routine now, this is my favorite part of the week, and I'm gonna miss it so bad when we move on to the next month. Today's treat for Talk or Treat is Boo Bucket, or a kid's meal from McDonald's. So I got the 4-piece chicken nugget because I am a child, even though for dinner or for date night I'm actually eating like crispy chicken again anyways, so with fries, so that's great for me. So this week we are gonna do it a little more relaxed, like not such deep thought, deep theories, deep conversation. We're just gonna like have some fun and talk about some favorites. So this one I want to have be like more interactive than any of the other ones, honestly. Like, I wanted your feedback for the other ones, but this one actually has more of like a layout to it. So we're gonna go through like 10 categories of spooky related things, and we are going to say our favorites to each other. So obviously in this video I'm gonna be saying it to you, what my favorites are and why, but I want each of you, please, if you'd like, but please, I would love to read them, do a 1 through 10 in the comments and actually answer each of these as to what your favorites are, because I would love for this to continue to be a conversation like the other ones have. Before we jump into it, thoughts and prayers go out to my wallet. I didn't expect to spend $100 plus at Target today, but they had a John Darien Thanksgiving collection, as you guys just saw. And though I do not want to think about Thanksgiving, November, anything like that, you gotta grab it when you see it, and I loaded up. I can't believe John Darien came back to Target. I've told you guys for years, since like 2019 or 2020 when it came out, that the John Darien Halloween collection, speaking of favorites, is my favorite Halloween collection that has ever been created by any store ever. And it's so stunning. I just love John Darien, as his eye is looking right at me behind me. Let's jump into the Talk or Treat. So again, we have 10 categories, and we're gonna talk about our favorites from each categories. If you guys have been following along, I bet you guys could predict some of mine, just because some of you are getting to know me so well and my spooky interests. I suppose I should also break into my skeleton pail, as they call it. I know everyone's like, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are upset that there's no lid to the boo buckets anymore. And honestly, I guess I must have like memory loss. I know they used to have lids, but I just don't like remember them enough to like be upset about that. McNugget. I guarantee the chicken I'm gonna have for dinner, it's gonna be better than that. First up for favorites, and some of these we may have recently talked about, some we haven't. First up for first favorite is candy. So what is your favorite candy, whether it be for Halloween, like a Halloween exclusive, or just all year round? I'm not gonna like attack you if you have like 1 to 3 for each of these. There's a couple of these that I could not pick, so I do have like 1 or 2 or maybe even 3 for a couple of these. Candy wise though, we just went over this, I think last week when I was talking about the Witch Kit Kats. That was my treat for Talk or Treat. Witch Kit Kats are by far my favorite Halloween candy that has ever existed, like of promo candy, or honestly like promo sweets for Halloween. They're just so delicious. Candy in general, I would say Take 5. A lot of people haven't tried Take 5s before, but Take 5 is like chocolate, peanut butter, caramel, pretzel, and peanut. Like, it's like everything in one, and they're so good. They're not great for you, so I never ever really eat them. Witch Kit Kats would be my favorite Halloween candy. So what is yours? On to number 2. Favorite spooky, family-friendly movie. So like PG-13 and under, no slashers, no horror ones. That'll be a different question on here, don't worry. For me, my favorite spooky Halloween family movie, this is a tie, and it always has been a tie for me. I've never favored one over the other, but Hocus Pocus and Halloween Town. Merchandise and aesthetically, Halloween Town by far. Like, if they made Halloween Town merch, as I've talked about many times, I'd buy it all. Like, if Spirit Halloween had a Halloween Town section, it's all mine. Hocus Pocus, though, the movie is so good. Like, Hocus Pocus is just so good. Halloween Town is too, though. Oh, that's hard. That is so hard. I can't pick. Halloween Town, I favor aesthetically. Otherwise, I can't pick one. I'm sorry, I have two for that one. Halloween Town, 1, and Hocus Pocus, 1. Halloween creature is number 3. So what's your favorite Halloween monster or creature? Mummy, witch, bat, vampire, Frankenstein. Who is it? What is it? Mine is ghosts. It always has been and probably always will be. Though I'm usually a Dracula when I kind of throw together a costume, ghosts are my favorite. I love to get ghost decor. I have a ghost phone case. As you guys can see, I'm so drawn to ghosts. They're just like, they can be cute, they can be scary, they can be kooky, they can be ooky, they can be everything. I just love ghosts. I have 2 ghost tattoos, actually. One right here, a little ghost. My other one is from the Garfield Halloween special, and he's right here. I know they look really, really similar, but trust me, they're not. This is the ghost from the Garfield special, where they like lift up his like sheet, and he's just like this monster underneath, and then they go running around him screaming. I love that. Number 4. What is your favorite horror movie or slasher or actually scary or like twisted thriller Halloween movie or just movie period? For me, this is another tricky one. The movies are the hard ones for me to pick. I also should have a little bit more of my lunch. I'm too focused on talking. I have the issue with getting lunch to do Talk or Treat is I can't talk while eating it. Mine are between 3, and I think I can put one of them slightly lower than the other 2. So for me, it is Scream, the original OG Scream, Halloween, the original OG Jamie Lee Curtis, hiding in the closet, stabbing him in the eye with a clothing hanger, original one, and Trick or Treat, which is from like, it's always older than I think. It's like early 2000s. I can comfortably put Scream and Halloween over Trick or Treat by a smidge. But Trick or Treat, I love. It is such a classic for me. I think last year or maybe 2 years ago was my first year ever watching it, and I was like, what have I been doing? Where have I been spending my time? What's going on? Who's keeping this from me? What's happening? Why haven't I seen this? Because I loved it right away. But Scream and Halloween, come on. I think you guys have caught on at this point. I am just so into just like classic vintage Halloween in every way. So Scream is so campy, classic, like slasher. Oh, girl gets caught in a garage door and dies, and fake blood, and like someone trips and falls while running away, and it's just so freaking classic. I love it. But then Halloween is just like classic with the like classic Halloween vibes. Like Scream doesn't scream Halloween night. I think it takes place around Halloween. Honestly, I don't know. But like Halloween is like on Halloween night. And it's also classic slasher, super campy. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a tie. Scream and Halloween, best horror movies ever. I'm not into gore at all. And I've never liked the Paranormal Activities. I've never liked the gory ones, like I said, like Saw. I don't like Terrifier. I know a lot of people really like Terrifier. That's like a new one. It's really disturbing and really scary, but like, I don't like it. And I will say, I've always had a soft spot in my heart, and I've really, really liked Final Destinations. Though those can be a little more like gruesome. It's so over the top, like fakey, like when would this ever happen to someone? Like it's almost more campy than it is like gross. Well, that went deeper than I thought it was gonna go. Number 5, what is your favorite spooky beverage? Now it can be an adult beverage or it can be a normal beverage like apple cider or just like pumpkin spice latte or something like that. My favorite beverage is the Down East pumpkin cider, which is an adult beverage. It is so good. It is delicious. I love them. Every year when they come out, I have to stock up because they're only out for like 2 months. So freaking good. My favorite non-adult one would be, I mean, I guess probably just like my pumpkin flavored coffee. Number 6, favorite Halloween or spooky themed song. Now this one I also have more than one because I'm indecisive. Well, okay, my favorite one, I do easily have an ultimate favorite because it's my favorite song, period. So it is Spooky by Classic 4. I don't really know who Classic 4 is, but the song Spooky, as soon as I hear that first, like, I think it's like a guitar strum, it just like, oh, I get goosebumps. I love that song. When I hear it in public, I'm just like, yes, it's just so good. It seems like it's about like kind of dating in the fall and like falling in love in the fall and around Halloween. And by the end of the fall at Halloween, he proposes, which I guess I've never broke down the meaning to the song. I just love the song, and now that I say that out loud, I'm like, that's an interesting topic for me to pick as a favorite song. But second and third place, True Blood by Justin Timberlake. It's like 10 minutes long, but it is so groovy, so funky, so campy Halloween. There's like wolf howling in the background. There's like a creepy door shutting. There's like the creepy like altered voice. It sounds deep. Amazing. And Little Red Riding Hood by Sam and the Shams and Pharaohs or something is the group. Such a good song. Number 7, your favorite Halloween decor shopping location. Favorite place to shop for Halloween decor. And consider every year. I'm not asking this year, I'm just saying if you had to generalize and you were shopping every single collection that has ever been at any store, what store would you choose? So I would choose probably Home Goods first. It has such a variety of different parts of the house that's spooky. Like, you can get bathroom spooky stuff. You can get kitchen. You can get like laundry room stuff. You can get anything, like rugs, this, that. That would be why. And they have such a variety that it fits every aesthetic. Joann Fabrics would probably be my second choice. They just nail it every freaking year. And again, they do have a lot of sections too, and they do a lot of like outdoor stuff, like garden stuff, which I love. And then minus this year, if I just in general thought about it, Target would be my third, because Target has usually nailed it, especially with Threshold. We just really want to ignore this year because it was so bad. So let me know yours. You can pick 3 if you want as well. Number 8, cartoon special or cartoon episode. So mine is the Garfield Halloween, if you couldn't tell by my tattoo. I have multiple t-shirts of the Garfield Halloween special. It is the best. I literally save it until like the week of Halloween, right at the end of the week to watch, because it's just so good and so nostalgic for me. I love, of course, The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown 2. I saved that one for the end as well. I also really love the SpongeBob Season 1 Halloween episode. I love that. And I watch that every Halloween morning. It's like a tradition. For some reason, I'm always home alone on Halloween. And I wake up in the morning, first thing I do, I don't even think I usually get coffee or anything. I turn on the SpongeBob Scaredy Pants Halloween special, and I just have my little 15 minutes in heaven and just like sit there and take it all in. And I realize it's Halloween and it starts my day. It's just such a good time. So Garfield is number 1, but SpongeBob's close by. Great Pumpkin's close by. Number 9, what's your favorite spooky show or spooky season 2-ish show? For me, I have 2. One is Scream Queens. That is why we rewatched it this season. I have to at least watch it every other year because it's just, again, campy slasher. It's like the best example of a modern campy slasher plus horror comedy would be my favorite genre ever. If there's more horror comedy in the world, we'd live in a wonderful world. My favorite other one would be American Horror Story 1984. And that is like a newer one. That's like season 6 or 7. I mean, now it's like 4 or 5 years ago. But if you haven't seen American Horror Story 1984, because you like swore it off because you're like, the new seasons are never good, whatever. American Horror Story 1984 is so good. It is my favorite American Horror Story season. It is fantastic. Once again, talk about like a modern campy slasher. They're all from the 80s. 80s hairstyles, 80s outfits, 80s music. There's a slasher at a campground who's killing people. Like, oh, so good. I rewatch that one at least every other year as well. Finally, number 10. What's your favorite recipe around spooky season or baked item? So for me, I have two again, and it's apple cider donuts. I love them so much. They're the best like baked good around Halloween. I even prefer them to like pumpkin pie and apple pie and all that stuff. And my favorite other recipe or item is pumpkin seeds. I like 3 or 4 years ago, for the first time, cooked my pumpkin seeds. I put butter on them. I put garlic salt and garlic powder and onion powder and all this delicious stuff. And I was like, so I've just been throwing these away in the past and they could be this good? What was I doing? So pumpkin seeds, save them, cook them. It's so easy. You can air fry them. It's so delicious. I know this one wasn't as deep. I feel like this one was a little more lighthearted. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would really like for you to hit post on that comment if you've been typing it out this whole time of your top 10s, your 10 faves. Please go back and play along or submit the comment that you've been typing out. And let's move on to tonight's activities now. Why, hello, ghouls and ghosties, and welcome to Wednesday. So today, right now, I am actually in the car. I just got done at the gym, and I'm headed to do some work, as per usual. But tonight is the Mall of America Onionhead's Revenge American Monsters attraction. I am so excited. We're gonna go early so we can have some spooky like drinks. So we're gonna go early to do that. It's at 8 o'clock tonight. Hopefully we get there around like 6 or something, or maybe even earlier, because it'd be kind of fun to look around the Mall of America also before. This is gonna be a fun night. There's probably not gonna be many clips of the daytime because there's not much going on today except work and prep for a bunch of stuff and stress. But tonight's the night. Tonight's gonna be fun. Okay, ghouls and ghosties, we are at the mall. It is a lot later. I have sunglasses marks on my face. Ryan did not pinch my nose.
Can you imagine?
He goes whack whack like a clown nose. We actually are really early. Our ticket's at 8 and it's about 6. So we're gonna maybe like shop around. There's a lot of fun stores, of course, in the Mall of America.
Awful, chaotic car around. I'm so sorry. I get very distracted.
They also have spooky cocktails and maybe spooky food. Either way, we gotta get food somewhere.
I
so
need to eat.
we're gonna
hungry.
bippity bop for a little bit first.
Yeah.
So we just got done.
As my consolation prize, the security guard.
The security guard
They
had
gave you a
extra
piece of
pizza, so
pizza.
they gave Brian pizza. I hope that I can talk over the music playing or somehow drown it out so that you guys can hear me. That was fan-freaking-tastic. It was way better than the haunted attractions that they used to have at the amusement park around here. It was a super like long haunted house too, versus some of them at the amusement park were like you go through for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That was fantastic. So Ryan was horrified the whole time.
Screamed like a girl. Constantly.
We started the night, Michael Myers taught us about beer cans, and we ended the night with a security guard giving us pizza.
You know
Very
what?
fitting.
It's been a wonderful evening. And the pizza is delicious.
Good morning, ghouls and ghosties. So, I just got done with some of my errands and work for the day. It's actually afternoon now. There's just not that much going on today, but I wanted to show you guys that I have a gulag going, and we are gonna reorganize the living room a little bit. I don't think there's going to be a ton of clips today, but that's okay. There's been a lot in this VLOGOWEEN. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'm probably going to start editing it soon, actually. Gulag. Dogs.